Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Siriana Tarot. This is going to be a you versus them love reading for my dearest Geminis. Gemini, I'm going to read your energy on the right, your person's energy on the left, and then we're going to see what's happening between you right down the middle. At any point in time, feel free to swap the energies that I may be picking up on. And if these messages resonate with you, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And just a friendly reminder, I am available for private readings. So if you're after one, I have those links down below. All right, Geminis, let's get into this. Let's see what's going on here between you and your person. So your person is showing up as the Two of Wands in reverse. You're showing up as the Ace of Wands. Ooh, so a lot of passion, a lot of attraction. You may be mirroring each other here, starting something new, excited about it. All right, but we see the Ace of Cups in reverse. So there could be some sort of heartbreak or disappointment between the two of you, or this really could be somebody, one or both of you, need to do a little bit more healing work. It does look like your person is reviewing the past there with the Two of Wands in reverse, and we see the Moon card. So you could be dealing with a Cancer or a Pisces person here. But I do think that your person is looking back at the past, and they're just trying to get grounded. The moon is a time, can be a difficult time in their life. So they may be looking back at how far they've come. They may also be reviewing past relationships and the difficulties that they've experienced. But I also feel, Gemini, this person is really recognizing, they're trusting their intuition here with you. And this person is seeing you two as, two peas in a pod, that you're both there, soulmates, howling at the moon together. You're in this together. I like this energy, actually, because I feel like this person has very deep romantic feelings with you. And although they are doing some sort of review of the past and difficult times, I feel like they're still really open and available and ready to give this connection a chance. All right, so we're seeing the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Some of you, this person isn't quite moving forward because they may feel blocked. That's Sagittarius energy. They may be experiencing financial difficulties here as well. With the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, I do think your person is looking at and healing karma. All right, so whether that's with you, Gemini, or it's just in their past. But I do get this person is doing a lot of shadow work. They're viewing you as the Ace of Swords in reverse, so you may not be communicating with this person very much, or this person may be really feeling like they're not really seeing you clearly, okay? But you're in the Ace of Wands. You're starting something new. You're feeling this passion, attraction, and excitement. Again, I'm going to double down with those messages there with the Fool card, Aries energy, feeling excited, ready to take a risk, ready to take a leap of faith, really stoked about this new phase in life. All right, or in this connection, or in love. How are you viewing this person? The Devil, Capricorn energy. So somebody who's very hardworking, practical, pragmatic, and wise. But they may also have a tendency to be a bit stubborn. Some of my Geminis, you may be a little bit obsessed with this person, but I don't think they know that. And for others of my Geminis, you may be worried here that there is karma here between the two of you, or there is something here that needs to be healed between the two of you. We see the Six of Cups, so there are really sweet feelings. And some of you, you are considering reconciliation. But for others of you, it's just a confirmation that there's a crush here. All right. So with the Ace of Cups in reverse, though, it does feel like with the relationship, there hasn't been growth, because it looks like your person is really trying to heal and release karma. And you may know that. They could be dealing with a karmic situation. It could be with work. It could be a living situation. It could be in their personal life, another relationship. All right, but the connection here, Ace of Cups in reverse, your person is viewing the connection as one that may take some work, but I do think that they are open to working on things despite a blocked heart chakra, or despite, disappointments here. And you're viewing the connection as the Six of Pentacles in reverse. So you are recognizing that it's currently imbalanced or not balanced. And I do see that you may be a little bit hesitant here to take a risk or take a leap of faith, even though I feel in a big way you really do want to, and you're open and you're ready and you're available and you're excited. But there is something here that also kind of pulls you back and makes you feel or second guess or question whether or not this is the right connection, or whether or not you should move forward here. All right, so let's take a look at your person. You may feel like your person needs to, your person needs to make something up to you, or they're the ones that need to come towards you, Gemini. For others of you, you recognize that right now this connection is not balanced because your person, they need to heal and release some karma. So what's going on with your person is evil queen. You deserve sugar, not salt. So your person is recognizing here that it's time to enjoy the sweetness of life. It's time to, that they deserve to be happy. And I feel like this is them really kind of doing that shadow work and realizing that, they deserve the best, right? Um, Recognizing their own worth and their own value. Now, your person is in this process of being honest with themselves. So I do feel like your person is going through a bit of an awakening. I feel like they're going through a personal evolution, and they're taking a good hard look in the mirror here, Gemini. And we see thorns. Weave together the crown you deserve. So I do think your person is definitely in a process of, like I said, up leveling, healing, doing some shadow work, surrounding themselves with good people, people that build them up, don't break them down. Okay. So let's see. I like this energy because it's definitely a powerful place for them to be in, a healthy place to be in. All right. So let's see what might be blocking this person, Gemini. What might be blocking your person? We see fixing them. You can't fix someone. They have to want change. Accept them or let them go. Interesting. But I kind of feel like your person, they may be reviewing a past situation, or it could be the situation with you, Gemini. But I feel like this person is realizing that they can't, love someone into a healthy state. And so I feel like they're setting strong boundaries. And maybe it's with family members, maybe it's with friends, maybe with it's an ex or someone else they're dealing with, and maybe even possibly with you. But I feel more so it's another connection or a family situation here. So it's like they're realizing like they can't be the one that's always cleaning up after everyone else's mess, or they're the ones that are left feeling, messy. All right? And we see pent up anger. So this person has unresolved feelings from their past that make them a little bit resentful, or that they need to work through. All right, Gemini, so that's what may be blocking them. All right, let's see, what about you? Any pitfalls here? Any pitfalls or any advice or guidance for my Geminis? Any blockages? So we see insecurities. Work on building your confidence and feeling safe in your relationship, and just feeling safe on your own. Okay, so really taking a look at if there are any insecurities that you may have. And, it's important that you feel safe within your relationship. Now, that comes from both of you, but that you're with somebody that makes you feel emotionally safe is really important. And holding on. You must release old ties in order to have a fresh start with someone new. So some of my Geminis, you do need to release someone or something from the past. All right. Now let's take a look and see what this person would like to say to you. What would this person like to say to my Geminis, please? What do they want to say to my Geminis, please? Third party. There were other things that got in the way of us being together. And it could be a third party karmic situation. Again, it could be work, a living situation, family. But for some of you, it is this karmic situation that they still have unresolved wounds from. All right. And we see destiny. I'm struggling to find the right path. So your person is struggling to find the right path forward right now, or what's the best thing to do. And I do feel that's maybe why they're doing all this reflection and all this, self-help and this self-love. All right. Let's get some advice and guidance here regarding this connection. Advice and guidance regarding this connection, please. All right, so we see bird perched, waiting for news, package, or letter. So some of my Geminis, you may have to wait a little bit longer before this person reaches out, or you hear what it is you need to hear to make the right decision about moving forward. We do see flowers, so we do have happiness coming your way. And we see disappointment in a friend or a lover. Ooh, interesting. And at the bottom of the deck, we see ink pot. Problems will be resolved. So Gemini, everything here is working out, but it may not be all, happiness, flowers, rainbows. I do think you're gonna have to wait a little bit longer to hear from this person. And you know, there may be something here that is disappointing about them, but I do feel with the flowers and the ink pot energy, problems are being resolved and happiness awaits for you here. All right. So and I think you're gonna get what you need to know what to do here in this situation. All right, Gemini, I'm going to leave it here, sending you love and light. Take care.